Paul Metzler.
You Betzler.
Woo, yeah.
Yeah.
He promises to do his best.
Mm.
You can't
Vote
ask
for Paul.
You can't ask for more than that in a politician.
Carrying the school on his shoulders.
Just like he carried the team in the fourth quarter against West Side.
Exactly.
Oh, Paul Metzler. Chris Klein, what a treasure.
You know the
guy.
T.O. clip where he goes, "That's my QB."
Mm-hmm.
A bundle of joy.
That's just that fits so well here.
Election, 1999. Alexander Payne. This was one of my choosings on our wheel. I had seen this movie. Pat's not here. He had seen it before. David, you had seen it before. Billy and Jack, you two were first timers before this pod.
Sure.
Let's get some thoughts. Jack, what'd you think?
I loved it.
I'm glad to hear.
Yeah, I didn't really know what to expect going into it, but I'm here for it. I love it. Great movie.
Yeah, it's not the direction I thought it was going to go.
It's kind of dark and
It's
little mean spirited.
It took a quick turn, and I'm like, oh, we're on this kind of road now.
But I loved it.
Yeah, I loved how we just kept, digging.
I'm a big fan. Alexander Payne in general, I've come to really like. The Holdovers a few years ago was a new Christmas classic. Also a student teacher relationship film, although a little warmer. And I've sung the praises of Sideways on this pod many times. It's only a matter of time before we do it, and we'll have glasses of wine.
We got to do a wine podcast, but it has to be specific to the movie.
Sideways. It's a movie about wine.
Perfect.
Well, it's a movie about guys going through wine country more so than it is wine.
Love it.
There we go. Our drink.
I love Sideways. Love Sideways. Paul Giamatti, Thomas Hayden Church, banger.
Love it.
The election. So something I thought was interesting about this movie is just like you don't. Do you guys consider this a high school movie or no?
It doesn't feel.
It's weird
like
because it takes place in and around a school, but it's not. I would say it's not a teen movie.
I think a high school teen movie is more high spirited. This one doesn't meet the level of that.
You think Mean Girls, Clueless, Superbad, even
American Pie.
Also 1999 with Chris Klein.
Yes.
Yeah, like it's weird because like you think for like before I really started thinking about this, I like didn't even. I was like, oh yeah, it is. And then also like it's mainly about a teacher, and part of it is also about his out of school life, and it's not really it's no Clueless in terms of like about school life. You know,
it doesn't meet the energy.
It's its own beast. I would say you don't see many movies that are about teachers really thinking one of their students is really fucking annoying.
Yeah.
And just like being a hater. That's essentially what this movie is about. It's about being a hater and not being able to get over that hump. And there's some moments that are about that perfectly that I'm excited to talk about. As I said, directed by Alexander Payne, written by him and Jim Taylor, adapted from the novel Election by what's the author's name? It's on the back of the Criterion here. Tom Perrotta, written in 1998. I have some production notes on that. Released on April 23rd, 1999. Same day as David Cronenberg's Existenz. Ooh. Also starts with an E.
Cool.
You spell that Existen, Existenz. There was also some other movie that came out that day when I was looking with David Spade that I had never heard of, and I didn't write it down because I didn't think it was of note. Existenz I had heard of, so I was like, oh, okay, I'll write that down. And I also thought Pat might be here, and he'd probably like, ooh, Existenz.
Waiting for it.
I've heard him mention it before. 1999, the year of... Great movie year. Mm-hmm. I wasn't alive, but I've seen a lot of the works. I don't know if this movie's controversial now, and it's weird that I'm kicking off, but I don't know if it's aged well, but your Best Picture winner, and Billy, I've heard you mention this movie before, is American Beauty.
Oh, yeah.
Kevin Spacey.
Good Spacey, yeah.
Sam Mendes directed.
Also, a younger girl and an older man relationship in that movie as well. Interesting.
It was a big year for movies about men being dissatisfied with their seemingly like pretty good lives.
Fine lives.
American Beauty,
predatory.
Fight Club is all about that. The Matrix, Office Space, like these guys in these movies, like Fight Club, and Office Space, like they have fine jobs. You know, like they're doing okay.
Yeah.
The Matrix I have not seen in a really long time, but I remember Keanu Reeves just like a fucking, I don't know if he was like an actual computer programmer, if he was just like a hacker, but it was all about like, all these movies had these themes of like escaping, you know, the mundanity of life, whether it be through beating the shit out of people or not going to work or taking the fucking, I don't even remember which pill Neo took. Is that any Matrix heads here?
Not me.
Mm-mm.
No.
Mm.
I've seen it once and it's been a little bit. So there's that whole group, yeah, like Fight Club, all the like bored men movies. You got Magnolia, P.T. Anderson, Sixth Sense. I love it. I'll say something right now. I've never seen that movie. I've never seen M. Night Shyamalan's The Sixth Sense.
It's good.
It's a good one.
Probably the biggest, like, how have you not seen that movie left for me? I don't know how I've avoided it. I know the twist. It's not like I would go in completely fresh. If anyone's doing that in 2025, that's nuts. Just because like it's so famous. Toy Story 2 came out in 1999. The Virgin Suicides. You know, just loads of good stuff.
What a time.
Talented Mr. Ripley. That's a good one. This movie did receive one Oscar nomination for Best Adapted Screenplay. Lost to The Cider House Rules, for which Michael Caine won his second Academy Award. And Michael Caine's Oscar win for that movie was in Best Supporting Actor, which is where Tom Cruise was nominated for his work as Frank T.J. Mackey in Magnolia, as well as Jude Law in Talented Mr. Ripley and Michael. Oh, Green Mile. Any Green Mile heads?
I like Green Mile.
Green Mile's good.
Never seen it.
No.
Really?
Jack and I saw it in film studies in high school.
I've probably seen it a few times.
That was the only time I've seen it, and it took us like a week to watch it.
I like
because it's like 3 hours.
Yeah, I do like the Green Mile.
It's a long.
I'm more of a Shawshank guy personally in terms of Stephen King prison movies, but Green Mile's not.
Both are really good.
So Alexander Payne. This is his second movie after a movie from '96 called Citizen Ruth with Laura Dern, which I've never seen. I would like to see it. He gets sent this unpublished manuscript that would soon be the novel Election. And same thing happened with Sideways too. Sideways, I think also like he got his hands on like a book that wasn't published, and then Sideways, the book comes out like a year before the movie. Just an interesting little thing I noted. Initially turns it down. He said he didn't want to direct a high school movie. And this is kind of what we were talking about. Then realizes that's actually not the vibe. It's just like because I think I have it down here. He said there were too many high school movies at the time. Because you got to think in the '90s. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. '90s, you have Clueless. I mean, American Pie doesn't even exist yet, but American Pie comes out this same year. You got the horror movies like Scream. That's all about teenagers getting up to no good.
Yep.
I Know What You Did Last Summer. I'm sure there's a billion more. I feel like American Pie was kind of like the zenith of that genre at that time.
Amazing movie.
American Pie.
Oh,
love it.
I'm sure we'll do it.
That's so great.
What's your favorite one in the franchise?
I mean, 1 and 2 were really good.
I'd go with probably one of those two.
Yeah, 1 or 2. What was the other? It was American Wedding
and Reunion.
They all kind of held up pretty well.
Chris Klein is not in Wedding.
Yeah,
he's not in Wedding, right? That's what kind of took away.
They got him back.
But Wedding does have a really good scene though with the guy who played the dad on Good Luck Charlie.
Yeah.
Bob Duncan.
Yeah, I think his name's like Eric Allen Kramer. Or is that
Eric Allen Kramer?
I thought I had him confused with Gustavo Rock from Big Time Rush.
No,
it's like Steven something, right?
Yeah.
There's two good scenes with him, with Bob Duncan.
I was thinking of the bachelor party sequence.
Yes. When they're that and there's the house, the surprise party.
That's what I was talking about. Oh yeah, no, and then there's one where they're in like a club and he has like S's chaps on. Yeah. Apparently, Sean William Scott got paid like $15 million for that movie.
As he should.
Wow. There you go.
Just to be Stifler for the third time.
There you go.
Good.
Always messing things up.
That's a lot of money for a guy to talk about boners.
It is. and make like stupid faces
and be like, "I'm the Stiffmeister."
and be a fucking terrible person.
I think it's awesome.
I think it's hilarious.
No, I mean, collect that bag, Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
actually.
know. Anyway, oh yeah, that's a good segue actually. Chris Klein, plucked from relative obscurity in this movie. They're Alexander Payne and the boys are, scouting locations in Omaha for high schools, and he's just at one of these high schools. Like he's not like he wasn't in other stuff before, and then like he noted him for this role because he felt like he was just. He had acted in like school theater and stuff like that, but like he felt like he was. I read that he looked and acted like a real kid. Because I was trying to think about if this movie came out now, or like a few years ago, let's say, because he'd be too old now. But I was like, if Timothée Chalamet played Paul, like you would not buy it for a second.
No.
You couldn't get over the fact that like that's fucking Timothée Chalamet,
Yeah.
Like even if it was like Lady Bird era, it's just like I don't buy that he's this like airheaded,
Right.
Chris Klein, like we've seen the American Pie movie, so like we kind of know him now as Chris Klein, but like I think this was the first thing I ever saw him in. I had not seen American Pie when I first saw Election, so he feels a lot more like natural and real as like this kind of just like dopey nice guy.
I thought he was perfect.
Oh, he's great in this movie.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's great.
More than I could. Also, there's no like young actors now aside from Timothée Chalamet, or I guess the kid from Black Phone and How to Train Your Dragon, but like still, like I feel like you don't have guys like Chris Klein anymore. They're all like just trying to like. I think they're all like following like the Leo Brad Pitt playbook of like I'm gonna be like the biggest movie star. I'm like we need a few more Chris Kleins out there. Just
some guy that appears.
Yeah,
and
bundles of joy.
it's just
he's
lovable.
he's just like a big puppy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like some of his line delivery, like they're just he's great.
Oh, Mr. M.
Tammy, I don't want any hard feelings no matter who wins.
Oh, hi, Lisa. They're amazing. I was laughing so much at this. Every time he talked, I was pretty much
His
laughing.
deliveries are amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like the first time I saw him, I was like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" And I was like, "Oh!" And I soon realized he's the man.
Chris Klein today.
The man.
He was in the direct-to-DVD sequel to the Benchwarmers a few years ago, Benchwarmers 2: Breaking Balls. I don't really know what else he's up to these days. If he's on Cameo, I'd love to get a hold of him.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
He's in Just Friends with Ryan Reynolds, I believe. I've never seen that movie, but that's another one he was in. In 2002, I want to say it was.
That's a good one.
They remade. There's a movie from 1975 with James Caan called Rollerball that was about like this like what's the word I'm looking for? Like fuck, this word keeps escaping me. So I'm really racking my brain here. Dystopian. It's like this dystopian sport where they like fucking kill each other and like beat the shit out of each other over a ball. And they remade it in 2002 with Chris Klein. That movie doesn't really get talked about anymore. I've seen the original. I've not seen the Klein remake. Yeah, I hope he's doing great somewhere right now. And I think this is a really interesting. Let me ask you guys: when you guys think of Matthew Broderick, what do you think of immediately?
Ferris Bueller.
Yeah.
You think of him being like the cool, suave teenager who like everyone loves and like can get out of anything.
Sly guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I think this is a really interesting performance for him. It's just like this kind of like he starts out, like a well liked teacher, but like we see like he's kind of he's a loser.
Mm-hmm.
He's very vindictive and just like really fucking hates Tracy and does not want her to succeed. And I think this movie is kind of a fun turn, or this performance is like a fun turn on like how we perceive him. Like it's kind of like if Ferris Bueller grew up and was just like, I'm a hater now. And then the Witherspoon piece of this movie as well. So Billy, you told me before you watched this, you were like, I'm out on Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah.
And when you told me that, I was like, I wonder what he's going to think of this, because she is, in this movie, very intentionally annoying.
Yeah,
And I want to know what you thought of Tracy Flick as a character.
Tracy Flick, man, I fucking hate her.
Yeah.
As a character, you know, I just think like the worst kind of person.
So
Mhm.
annoying.
Like,
So annoying.
literally no one cares.
Every school has one.
And literally no one cares. Clearly, no one is her friend, you know.
Mhm.
And at that point, just give up and, you know,
Well, at the
drop the whole, you know, thing you got going on here.
Also, I mean, until Mr. M puts Paul in the race, she's running unopposed. So, like, really, no one cares. So they're just like, fine,
yes.
just like fucking take it. But yeah, I'm convinced that every school has a Tracy Flick.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
Even like, it's a very like annoying character, but I think a great performance, because like I think she channels this type of person really well.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, I won't name names, but when we were watching it, you and me, Jack, we noted that like we've gone to school with some people like
Some
that.
people like that, yeah, for sure.
Uh-huh.
I'm
There are
sure
some people like
everybody has.
They exist everywhere, man.
Mhm.
Their jobs too, man. Just ultimate brown nosers. It's insane.
Mm-hmm.
that. Don't
Yeah.
stop.
It's like,
Like, you're doing
Find
too
something
much.
else to do.
Yeah,
You're
you're
doing
doing way too
man.
much. She was at school on the weekend.
Yeah.
mhm.
Like,
She has a key to the school.
a
Like,
key.
what are you doing?
You could be
That's
going
right.
out, you know?
Yeah, like,
Could be relaxing.
that's insane. You'll never see me at school on the weekend.
She's in there sabotaging Paul's campaign.
Yeah. Like, how could you rip down his signs?
Paul Metzler, you bet.
You bet.
That's-
I'm such a nice guy.
I would not. And Paul's such a nice guy. He fucking votes for her. But
She doesn't know.
he's just like, do people really vote for themselves?
He said it wouldn't feel right. So I mean,
Good guy.
he's a good guy. He's
Big
like,
heart.
I'm not gonna vote for myself. It's not what my body's telling me to do.
Respect.
Yeah,
And
you Betzler.
You bet,
Mhm.
Slaughter.
we were talking about this movie is ultimately about being a hater, and I feel like that's no better exemplified than in the ending in New York, when I'm assuming it is a few years later at least, when he sees her with the, I don't even remember the guy's name, but the Republican senator from Nebraska, and he throws the drink at the limo because all these memories just come flooding up. And I mean, we'll talk about it later, I'm sure, but this is all just a segue to saying this movie initially had a different ending.
Really?
I've heard. I don't know
And
what it is.
Apparently, it is more faithful to the way the novel ends, but I don't know how I would feel if this was how the movie ended. So
Enlighten
the
us.
it tested poorly with audiences, so they changed it. But Jim McAllister does not leave Omaha; he stays, but he's no longer a teacher; he's a used car salesman. And one day, Tracy comes in to buy a car, and they take the car for a test drive, and they kind of hash out their differences, and then he signs her yearbook.
Yeah.
No.
Nah.
I don't
think-
like that one.
I
bit.
think that would be incredibly. I've never read the book, which apparently I guess juggles more POV characters. Like the movie has 4 like shifting POVs. I guess the book has like way more. So I don't know if that'd be more in tone with the book, but the movie has like such a like bite to it that I don't think that I cannot see it, like how that would go out. Like after all that,
Yeah.
it's kind of like the picture of it's a meme of like Bryan Cranston and Dean Norris like
Yeah.
standing together. It's like, nah, they're acting like nothing even happened. A reference to their characters in Breaking Bad, and it's just like, yeah, I don't think that would have worked.
Mm-mm.
And then one last little note I have is just a little. According to Payne, he has been told on 2 separate occasions that this is the favorite political film of Barack Obama.
Hell yeah.
So a man who has sat in office is aware of who Chris Klein
Twice.
is.
Good.
Chris Klein, man.
He's seen Chris Klein getting a BJ by Lisa Flanagan twice.
Totally
Yeah.
forgot about that.
Yeah. His fucking face.
Wow. We should get Obama on the pod.
Yeah, actually.
Obama and Chris Klein together on one pod,
Oh my
sharing
God.
the mic. We can get into
Yes,
categories.
sir.
Let's do it.
Best scene, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 7 nominees. First one I have kind of a quick one, or not really quick, but like I don't know if it's really one scene, but like the 2 voiceovers of Tracy and Jim McAllister talking about their like points of view on both each other and the Dave Novotny affair, which that movie the movie really, like you said, early on takes a trip. Like when I remember for watching this for the first time, we get that close up of Novotny and he says what he says. And I was like, okay.
The fucking note that he wrote too, man.
Your teeth.
Oh.
She wants me to write my novel. Yeah, it's like, did you cross the line with this girl? He's like tearing up. And it's like, I can't be doing that. And like when he takes like the whole like yearbook crew out to the restaurant and like it fades away and it's like everyone kind of cleared out and it's still leaves. And it's just like, Dave.
Dave.
Get your shit together, Dave.
That's tough. You can't be doing that.
Get your shit together.
And this isn't in that scene, but I don't. It's a real quick one, but I just really like the callback toward the end when we're like, I wonder where he is now, and he's like stamping, just like looking like he fucking hates life. Next scene I have is Jim explaining democracy to Paul and telling him to run for office with the apple analogy. He changes his favorite fruit. First he says pears. I need pear heads here.
I like them, but it's not my first. That's not the first thing I think of when you ask me what my favorite fruit is.
What's your guys' favorite fruit?
Answer.
Probably blueberries or strawberries.
Maybe like just an apple, honestly.
I'm gonna say like
apples.
I like them. It's just it's like bottom of the leaderboard for me.
I like an apple.
I'm gonna say like pineapple. Pineapple. I like kiwi a lot too.
I like watermelon.
Give me some blueberries, man.
Blueberries for Roger.
I like all strawberries.
I like watermelon.
I don't know if
this
this
say
say
pear
number
first.
Yeah, that is.
I've always been a big cantaloupe shooter.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I'm with you there.
It's okay.
Watermelon, especially like on a hot summer day, is tough to beat.
Yeah.
Like the
with
ball cantaloupes.
Watermelon with a Salem's dog and some pies and dipping chips.
Dip that bun in the watermelon juice.
Sheesh. That's good stuff, man.
I do like it. I do like an apple. Although Paul also says he likes bananas. I'm not a banana guy.
Nah, you're not.
Never
I'll
had
vouch
that.
for Honeycrisp apples until I die.
Honeycrisp apples.
I like an orange.
I like an orange, yeah.
Orange.
I love for them.
You guys ever had pomegranate?
Oranges.
I have not.
Pomegranate is actually pretty good, man. Just had some of that today.
I like raspberries too. Raspberries are good. Blackberries are good too.
Oh yeah.
A lot of good fruit out there. Any fruits, like Dave and I both said, we're out on bananas.
I'm out on bananas too.
Yeah. Can't go.
like bananas.
No bananas?
No,
I love
man.
bananas.
I'm not peeling that shit.
I don't understand how bananas work. Like, you gotta think, like, they grow, like, it's just like, what?
I'm not with it.
I don't get it. Like, they come in a peel.
Yeah, I'm not with it.
It's like a green bean or a pea. They come in pods.
Well, how do you feel about
True.
like I don't know, like fruit in stuff, like desserts and other stuff? I think it's a nice touch. Like if you give me like a cheesecake with like a few raspberries on it.
Yeah, I mean, I was at a wedding a couple weeks ago. I had some strawberry shortcake. It was pretty good.
Ooh,
so good.
Yeah, good.
Oh,
if you put enough, like sugar or cream or like pastry dough around any kind of fruit, you can make it good. Honestly,
I will say fruit doesn't really add to a drink though. Like you put like blueberries in my drink, like the Elegaville.
Yeah,
like,
cider.
I'm not all about that.
Neither am I. I'm like, it's just not adding anything for me.
I feel like if anything, if I'm gonna have fruit in a liquid form, I'd like a smoothie.
A smoothie,
blended fruit.
But I'm talking like an alcoholic beverage.
Yeah, get that shit
Get
fruit ass garnish out of here.
Unless I'm in like Hawaii,
Give me a mint leaf,
like I don't know, like some fancy Hawaiian drink. That I'm like, okay, yeah.
You're drinking it out of like like a full pineapple.
About the fishbowl.
The fishbowl.
Yeah.
Was there fruit in that or was there not?
I'm sure there is probably some pineapple leaves.
I could see some fruit in a fishbowl, or like a jungle juice or something.
Oh yeah, like some vine grapes, along the outside or something.
Yeah. Not fruit, but also I've always wondered, why are olives always like a part of drinks? Like, why the fuck would I want that?
I hate olives.
I think olives are a fruit, actually.
Are they?
Are they?
I think so.
Wow, I'm really outing myself as an idiot here.
That may be incorrect information, but
also olives. every time I see black olives, don't they look like fucking like nuts and bolts you get at
Yeah.
the hardware store?
Now that I think about it a little bit,
They look hard, like they look metallic.
they're disgusting. That's what they are. Does anyone here like olives? Is anyone an olive head?
I've never had an olive in my life.
I shakily
Get out.
raise my hand.
I'm like
Ew.
kind of there.
But I've never had a martini.
I love me a green olive. I'm sorry.
Well, I must get out of these wet clothes and get into a dry martini. Oh,
Yeah, with those little red dots.
Like a dirty martini or something. With
Oh,
couple
real dirty.
olives. Yeah, extra olives. Ugh.
Every time I see a green olive, I think of Cloudy and the Chance of Meatballs when he uses the olive as like armor against the Flintstone fur.
The first thing that came to mind was Baby Brent in the chicken.
You mean the Rizzler in 10 years?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Cutting the freaking ribbon to the city.
Swallow Falls.
Yeah, that is the Rizzler and like.
But I do really like the scene in which fruit is used as an analogy for democracy. It's like, say you had an apple every day, but sometimes you might decide you want an orange.
An orange.
An orange.
An orange.
I also like bananas.
That is a great scene.
Just like, yeah, he's like, that would be closer to a dictatorship, like we talked about.
Yeah, it's a good scene.
Because, Paul also needs something to dedicate his life to. He can't play ball anymore.
Mhm.
Broke his leg in a skiing accident.
Yeah.
The hard cut when he realizes he can get Paul to run, like when he's in his basement watching porn. The hard cut to Paul like in free fall during the skiing accident.
Yeah.
It's like it's like so jarring. Next one I have is I have the assembly in which all the candidates make their speeches.
I got that there too.
Mhm.
Paul's got his written down. He's no punctuation.
Yeah.
He's just reading the words as he sees them. Just really, and then his sister Tammy Messler really roused up the school in a way that authority figures like Dr. Hendricks don't approve of.
Mhm.
It's a good scene. I've got Tracy in school on Saturday ripping the posters down, just crashing out. Because also, why wouldn't she find something a little more possibly sturdy or stable than a garbage can to stand up on when she has to adjust her poster, which leads to her ripping it?
It's pretty stupid.
I think the cafeteria was like right there.
You could just
I would have just grabbed a chair,
grab a desk from the classroom.
did some
That-
touch-ups.
Was not a proper reaction to that little of a. I mean, it was a big sign, but she hadn't even done that herself.
Full
Mhm.
crash out.
Yeah, she had one of her cronies do it.
Yeah, she had a couple cronies paint it and throw it up.
Yep.
Yeah, she crashes out, tears down the whole hallway. Tammy's posters, Paul's posters.
Freaking smorgasbord.
Now fucking nobody's running. Nobody's running.
No one.
Which leads to my next nominee, which is Jim interrogating Tracy in the office about who tore down the posters.
Mm-hmm.
Gets a little personal about him, not being able to conceive a child.
How does she know?
She's got her sources.
Mhm.
Her mom's a paralegal
That is crazy.
at a very prestigious firm.
That's not.
And then, Tammy falsely takes the blame and is sent to Immaculate Heart and out of Carver High School. I've got the actual election in which our boy, tries to rig the results.
Mm-hmm. I love the count.
That whole sequence is really good. Paul voting for Tracy because he's like, I don't feel good voting for myself. You got like the photo op when she's like dropping
You ready
her
for
vote in the ballot box.
So annoying.
And then
Oh my god.
you got Jim and fucking Larry counting the votes. Fucking Larry really taking his job seriously.
God, Larry's such a dweeb.
He's like, I have 803 ballots. And he's just like, I got Tracy vote.
Speaker.
Dude, when Jim is
Real close, Mr. Rob.
when he's counting the votes, like Larry's reading a fucking newspaper. It's like so big. Just that whole scene's really good. And then like
The freeze frame of him looking at Tracy Flick outside the classroom, he's just like,
that's what like the hater takes over there. He sees
Yeah.
her like jumping up and down because she gets the early word that she's probably going to win the election.
Yep.
And he decides there he has to
Ruin it.
fucking ruin it.
Fucking ruin
Like
it.
that's what I mean. It's generational hater behavior.
he's not wanting to win.
Like he sees that and he takes her two
Fuck
ballots.
this chick.
I would have, if I were him, I would have put them on my person or in my pocket or something, as
Yeah.
opposed to
I-
throwing them out in the garbage.
Stupid.
I'm wondering why a simpler rigging wouldn't have worked. Like crossing out like one name in pen and like putting it for someone else. Like some kid probably fucking did that at Carver High's. Like, oh wait, no, I actually wanted to vote for Paul.
And then they'd probably just be like, oh well, I didn't see that one when we were counting it. And I'd be like, well, it's there.
Well, yeah, and
I just got it.
Larry treats it like he's running the fucking Navy.
The
so
CIA.
Well, when he threw it into the trash, I was just like, yep, that was just a mistake he made.
Yeah, next time he ranks an election, maybe just like stuff him in your pocket real quick,
Yeah.
Or like, run him back to the motel with the champagne in the sink.
Yeah, like why would you throw it in the trash? Come on.
I skipped over that whole part too. Him like within a period going to Walgreens, getting flowers and chocolates, getting a motel room, shaving his legs, cleaning up down there,
turning the sink into a wine cooler,
scumbag,
and then coming back by the time the period's over.
Dude, he sucks.
I talked about him being a hater. We completely missed all of his infidelity.
Yeah,
which
it's so fucking stupid.
His first,
he was hustling, man.
When he takes, I don't even remember her name, but Dave Novotny's wife out, or ex-wife, I imagine. I can't imagine they stayed together after that. Linda Novotny out to like go shopping, and they drive past the motel. I was like, should we get a room? It's like, you fucking sleaze, scumbag. And then let's see, the whole election scene. Then them in the office with Hendricks and Larry again is just like, we had 803 ballots, I think is the number he gave out, and he's like trying to brush it off. He's like, well, two people probably just put them in their pocket. What happens? He's really trying to make this a real easy situation. Just like, oh, okay, Paul wins, and then we get the news that Paul wins. Tracy stands up early, rookie mistake.
Yep.
And then Paul's like, oh my god!
Thank you.
She pulled a SpongeBob movie.
She did. Yeah. She did. Squidward then it goes, yes! Yeah! And then, I promise to do my best, guys. And then the last one I've got is the ending in New York, which we touched on. But just, again, like, sometimes you just can't get over it. Sometimes you're such a hater. Even probably years after the fact. You've got a whole new life. You're in a different part of the country, You're a fucking Ben Stiller night at the museum tour guide. Even though I guess that's not what Stiller did in that movie. But still, that's what it made me think of. He sees that girl from a few years ago, and he just cannot help
fucking tosses that Pepsi, bro. Tosses that Pepsi.
And then the way he books it.
What's the guy say when he's like calling? He's like,
hey, he's like, you asshole. So those are my nominees. Did anyone have anything else?
You hit them all for me.
Yeah, those are pretty much all.
I'm going with Election Day. Just the count specifically.
Yeah. I think I'm going with the whole the whole motel sequence of just naming.
Pop quiz, everybody.
I'm gonna go with that too.
Yeah.
I really.
It was.
Man, you're whipping in that. What is that even that he was driving around in?
Dude, his seatbelt,
European car.
Like a PF Cruiser or something. Like
what is that seatbelt like?
Yeah, they're like automatically went over around him. That's actually kind of sick. I'm gonna go with the speeches. I just liked.
That's good.
I liked, the force clapping for Tracy. The when Paul's walking up, and then just the group anarchy of disabling, disbanding the student government. I just liked it a lot.
Oh yeah,
and I do want to give a shout out to Jim and Paul's conversation on democracy. Just a great scene. Great Chris Klein, best quote in that same scene. I wrote down, I also like bananas. When he's just like, maybe you want an orange. It's just further driving home the point. Sometimes you want different things.
I did a few things down. I kind of just wrote down a lot of bullshit. One of them I wrote down just like his Chris Klein's delivery of we go fucking have a hot tub or something like that. Something like that.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, him and Lisa Flanagan.
Yeah.
Oh, hey Lisa.
Hey Lisa.
You got a good laugh out of me.
This isn't really. I mean, it is a quote, but it was just Paul Metzler, you Metzler.
Yeah, I mean, it's written down.
It's great.
I had two that I really liked. I had at the end when Jim goes, the sight of Tracy at that moment affected me in a way I can't fully explain.
Is that when he rigs the election? Or is
yeah,
that when
that's when that's when she's jumping,
or DC, rather.
and it pauses, and he just the pure hate comes. He can't even describe the hate that he has. But I'm going with it was just Paul when he's trying to find the slogan and he's driving and he goes, "Promise, progress, power, peanuts."
Sixth Man, kind of a small cast in this movie. I had Dick Metzler, Paul and Tammy's father. Just he has like two little scenes, but the one where we first see him and he's telling Tammy that she's out of Carver and she's being sent to Immaculate Heart all girls school, and he's like really going for it. He's like they don't want you anymore. He's like, you're gone. Like he's going hard. So he was who I had.
I had like I guess it would be Chris Klein's goons in the stands during like the speeches.
Just like ooh.
Just those guys.
I had three. One
football buddies.
Mm-hmm. I had three. One being Dick Metzler. I had the dude who steals like all the gum, and she's like, she screams. He's like, "Eat me,
eat me, guy."
And then there was a shot of some dude. Pat, if Pat was here, you know what I'm talking about. But there's some dude,
the guy with the
beard, yeah, in the crowd.
That's the thing. Just like 1999 teenagers were built different.
This is a perfect movie for Sixth Man. That's all I got.
I don't know if you count. He isn't a lot, but I went Doc Hendricks. I just like his PA announcement when he's the morning students. Like did you cross the line with this girl? He just dropped good lines. I feel like.
There was. I don't know if I don't want to give him Sixth Man because I'm good with Dick Metzler, but just like shout out for like kind of Tracy Flick-esque of just like this fucking guy, Larry, who I believe was on The Office as Jan's assistant Hunter.
Oh, I'm sorry, but just not to backtrack or anything, but did you mention the scene where wait, I think you did mention it, but the principal's office after they find the
I kind of had that whole like sequence. Yeah.
I just love that part when he walks in and they're all standing there looking at him. The trash cans there, the janitors there, and like the two crumpled pieces.
Larry
of paper.
spits on his car at the red light.
Yeah,
like they're utterly disgusted by this behavior. Did anyone have a best shot?
I just had Chris Klein's face.
I had three best shots. I had once again in the principal's office when it's going face to face.
Yeah,
it's going really fast, and then I had Larry at the red light just staring at him. The freeze frames of Tracy Flick, and then we got two awesome shots of Chris Klein standing by the lake.
Yeah, really like pondering,
really gazing out at the lake. But yeah, those were great.
I had Chris Klein signing the yearbooks. At the flatbed of his pickup.
Yeah.
And at the same time, Tracy having, nobody talking to her.
Mm-hmm.
But, I'm going with the Chris Klein face also.
It's so good.
I didn't have anything written down, but there are three that immediately come to mind. That I do like him, like, out by the lake. Like, I did note that when I was watching it, because that's, like, during his voiceover when he's, like, he needed something in life after football was taken from him. I like when Jim goes into the office when he's been busted for rigging the election. They're all like kind of just looking at him.
Yeah.
And then there's the one where the cover of the Criterion is kind of based on that, but she's like, "You look like you could use a cupcake," and she like holds it up really like close to the camera, and it says "Pick Flick."
Mm-hmm.
I think all those are good. Best moment, I have two. I've got you mentioned it earlier, but Paul in his truck trying to figure out. He's like, Paul Power.
Yeah.
Paul for president.
For president.
He's really just like working it out.
Progress. Peanuts.
And then I have that, and I think what I am going to go with, and we've touched on it a few times already, but the freeze frame of Jim looking at Tracy just like deciding to fuck everything up because the indescribable rage that filled him with. Like, I think it's so good. It's such a good moment. That's what I'm going with.
Yeah, both, they're all great. I like when he gets stung by the bee, because at that point you're just kind of like, everything's about to go wrong.
Yeah.
He drops a good like a fuck.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I had Garage Band Foxy Lady.
Wait, what?
When they're playing Foxy Lady in the garage. or not the garage, but in their house. In the house.
Oh no, in the beginning,
Yeah,
in the beginning,
Dave
I
and
see
Jim.
with Dave.
Yeah, I like that. They're like
Before
they're
fail.
still, you know.
Yeah, like what could go wrong here?
I had this written down pretty funny, but I had Chris Klein getting blown. Shots in his
It's so funny. It's like a ball. It's like the angle.
Yeah, it's like from above, and he's like laying backwards.
That's so not wrong.
Fucking legendary.
So good.
Did you have anything?
I did when they're like doing their prayers to God. I thought it was pretty funny. Like Tammy being like, "I've never done this, but like I want Lisa to know how much of a bitch she is." Like, but then I still love her. Tracy's was pretty good, and then Paul's just like, whatever's fine with me, basically. But my favorite is
content guy.
When they're doing their recap. It's Paul's recap when he said, senior year was great, and we had a bitchin' party at my dad's cement plant. And you just see
he's got the sombrero on.
He's got the sombrero on, and there's like lights all over the like conveyors and everything.
Yeah.
I was thinking, I didn't know a way to drop it in, but I was thinking about the bitchin' party at the cement plant.
Yeah.
Who could Ed Harris have played? I had Dr. Hendricks.
Mm-hmm. I had Mr. Metzler. I thought that'd be a good one.
That'd be a good one. There are two Hendricks lines that I can see
Dick Metzler
that I can really see him delivering. One is, "Did you cross the line with this girl?" And I can see him when Jim, and Larry are like observing like how they have two different counts, and Larry's getting all worked up. He says something, and he's like, "I don't like your tone there, pouch." I could see Ed saying that. Did anyone have a DDIB, don't do a part? Safety never takes a holiday award for excellence, not screen bravery?
Him and Linda.
That's what I had.
No.
Don't do it.
Come on.
Don't do it, McAllister. Don't do it. McAllister, don't do
You
it.
know it's not going to go right.
Yeah. And then like when he walks into his house and they're both there, and he's
God.
Okay.
Don't do it, Jim. I had I wanted to put these as don't do it parts, but there's no excellence or on-screen bravery under Dave Novotny's, actions. I was throwing many flags on the play.
There are a few flags in this
Dude,
movie.
we were all like standing over here like
the yellow was flying,
Yeah,
the
like-
laundry was out. There was
Several
flag after
flags.
flag.
I had when we first find out about Dave's actions, when he had, I don't even want to say it, but he has a really wild line about a minor. That's an immediate flag.
Yeah.
His whole arc is rough. There's one where when Jim is helping Linda out with something, and he's like looking down.
Yeah.
And that was a flag.
I think this calls for
most egregious moment.
Yeah, I think this calls for hold up, flag on the play for most egregious moment.
It's the flag on the play award for the most egregious moment. Yeah. I think winner
Dave. We got to start doing. We got to add that.
I'm only doing it when it's necessary.
Hold
Because some doesn't, like Scooby Doo. When we first did that had one where Fred was in Daphne's body.
That's a hold up, flag on the play for most egregious moment.
But like a lot of them, like Despicable Me didn't need one because I think but when it really needs them, I'll bust out the flag on the play award for most egregious moment. And Election had a few of them.
Yep.
I was thinking of Despicable Me, something from Despicable Me that would be a hold up, flag on the play for most egregious moment. We'll continue.
What's the flag on the play?
No.
Oh,
Let's move on.
Yeah, we don't have Pat here for all his stuff.
We're done.
So I did have flag. I wanted to mention the flag on the play awards. Did anyone have anything else before MVP?
Yeah, what did you... Well, I know where you watch this.
I watched this on Netflix, although I do have the Criterion Collection Blu-ray.
Netflix.
I have the Criterion. I use that.
Oh, no, Flix Momo. Damn it.
No, Flix Momo.
It's all good. I should have watched it on Flix Momo, like on my phone. Me and Phil and I watched it together, so I should have just kept it on my phone.
We've had a few no Flix Baba / Momos.
Mm-hmm. Flix Momo, just, I'm sure, I don't know, just to provide context, just a legal movie website that...
Come on, don't give them away.
I know, I don't want to give away the sauce, but Flix Momo, I don't think it's flixmomo.com, so you'll just have the
I've never used it.
Flix.momo.
When in doubt, Flix Momo's there. If you have Netflix or anything else, or Criterion, like some
Election, you can find it on Netflix. If you're not into all the Flix Momos of the world, you can rent it through digital retailers. You could go to your public library and see if they have any Blu-ray copies of the film.
Or
really, DVD even.
I really don't know how we went from Soap Today to 123 Movies to Flix Momo. I'm not sure how those names.
Dude, I remember in high
Movie
school,
Box. Movie Box was my absolute favorite.
I remember Vex Movies was around for a while. I remember using that on our high school laptops.
123 Movies was like the biggest. That was Soap Today. I think was probably bigger than
The high school.
I think the first time
123.
the first
123
time,
Movies.
first time I ever remember finding out about a site like that, I was less than 10 years old, and I was using it on my family desktop, and it was letmewatchthisnow.com, and then I was shocked. I was stunned that we got a virus after that. I was like, what the fuck?
And I use my Xbox for it too, which I probably shouldn't do because I think it makes it slow down a lot. But Flix Momo on top, Flix Momo was in its prime. Flix Baba got shut down. No big deal. Flix Momo, here it is.
I was like, holy shit, I can watch anything on this, and then the computer stopped working like 2 days later.
So we're all Netflix. All right.
Oh my god.
And look who decides.
Look who's here.
Here, start us off. Give us your MVP. That's how we're finishing.
MVP, Chris Klein.
There we go.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Who'd you have?
I'm giving it to Chris
I'm going Chris
I'm
Klein.
going Chris Klein too.
I'm going. Actually, Alex Payne.
I went with Alexander Payne too.
Second.
I was thinking about Witherspoon actually, because I think she channels a
She's
really
pretty good,
annoying type of person that we all know very well. But I went with Al Payne because aside from Paul, no one in this movie is really likable.
Mm-hmm.
Tracy's really annoying, and Jim is
Tammy's not bad.
No, Tammy's not that bad. So the Metzlers are
The
innocent.
Metzlers are pretty good. The kids, at least.
Yeah.
Wait, Pat, what did you watch this on? Netflix?
With whatever we want.
Netflix.
Oh, wait, yeah, you watched it with me.
Yeah,
I forgot.
Pat's having a 6-minute appearance on the spot.
Yeah, there
It
it
is
is.
a great movie.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, but I ultimately went with Payne because I thought its balance of tones is really good because both of these main two characters, neither of which you don't really root for, but it's just like a fun little you watch it from above almost.
Who is rooting for Reese Witherspoon in this movie?
Not me.
Nobody.
Well, that's also why
Maybe
I
her
almost
parents
went
watching.
with her for MVP because if she plays her as a little more likable, this could be a case of why is Broderick such a dick? Just let everything. But she's so annoying that when he's overwhelmed with rage at the sight of her celebrating her victory early, and he decides I think they're both on the same page. So yeah, I went with Payne, but Chris Klein's not a bad. So it was 3 for Klein, 2 for Payne.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was election. That was a good one. I like this movie a
Great
lot.
pick, Phil.
Yes.
Thanks, guys. Next week we will be back with Wes Craven's Nightmare on
Let's go.
All right.
Bye bye.
See ya.